Fight of My Life, the first single by the newly named band Breaking Echoes, debuting on Plug and Play Indie, an interview with the band members.
Johnny.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Welcome to Plug and Play Indie, man. So,
hey, man, appreciate it.
Hey, anytime,
Thanks
buddy.
for having us, man.
How you doing, guys?
All right, yourself?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good.
Keith, John, Gabe.
James, how you doing? Hey, guys.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Can you guys introduce yourself?
Go ahead. So you start.
I'm Money from Breaking Echoes, the guitar player.
Keith from Breaking Echoes, bass player.
And I'm Gabe Prestia, lead guitar player from Breaking Echoes.
Pleased to meet you guys.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Tell us a brief history of your band and how'd you guys meet? How'd you meet Greg Holman?
We kind of started this off, I guess, with myself. Like, it took me about 3 years just to get our main singer there, just to get him out of the hip hop groove, you know, and into the alternative rockish kind of scene. So I pressed him for about 3 years. Finally gave in. We wrote a couple songs together, and I guess the rest was history, really. I mean, I play ball with Keith, so we kind of got to talking one day and kind of hit it off. We didn't know each other played music, and yeah.
Cool.
So it was a slow process, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your genre of music do you consider your work to be, and who's your major influences?
That's kind of tough. We all have different influences. Like me, for example, I like everything from Led Zeppelin to Foo Fighters, Jason Bieler. Our style, we're rock, but we have some
Classic
really
rock.
We have some, like, a couple folk type rock songs, and then we have a couple real heavy songs too. So
we're kind of all over the map.
Yeah, we're a little all over the map at the moment. We just write what comes to us, right? With all of us coming from different backgrounds, we all have different influences. So the songs just kind of take off from there. We don't go in with a contrived notion to write a specific style song. It's wherever the song takes us, that's how it gets written.
What about you, Gabe? Who's your influences, man?
I like Joe Satriani and like neoclassical Yngwie Malmsteen type, and all the way down to like old Black Sabbath, and I love my Led Zeppelin, and just some good rock and roll. Really enjoy it. Maybe we're starting a new genre here.
Yeah,
exactly.
What's
mine? I like Creedence Clearwater. I like them. I grew up on the grudge era, so I love my Nirvana, Pearl Jam. So you got your guys like Kurt Cobain, even though I'm not a singer. The passion behind what he writes acoustically is just a major influence on me. You know, Jerry Cantrell, Alice in Chains, right up to Aaron Lewis, Stained, 3 Days Grace, obviously Adam Gauthier. So it's a lot of different sounds we have in the band to try and create our own.
Sounds like classic rock is the main influence for you guys.
I think everybody in the band has a favorite in classic rock, for sure. Except maybe Chris. I'm not sure if he even. Chris, the singer, he might not even know too many classic rock bands.
Well, it must be the age thing, right?
Coming from hip hop, right?
Right.
He grew up on hip hop.
What's your main theme when writing songs? Do you have a theme?
Chris writes most of the lyrics, and Craig, and both coming from a background of substance abuse. That's a big topic in a lot of the songs.
No, it's like a way of getting our past out and our demons out kind of deal.
Yeah.
So it plays a lot of when we do write songs. It's a lot of it's based off of us kind of reflecting on our past and what we've been through. So whatever comes to sound at that time, I think is what comes out. And then, you know, given the fact that we all have different sounds in our head, everything comes together.
Yeah.
But I would say that's probably, he's right when he says it's based off of, you know, substance and alcohol abuse. You know, it plays a lot because it plays heavy on the mind.
And the style of song that's getting written, you know, plays a lot into it too, right? It's an upbeat, more of an upbeat type song. You're not going to put depressing lyrics to it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your biggest challenge as a band, and have you ever been able to overcome it?
Our biggest challenge was finding a lead guitarist, which we finally overcame 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Now, how would you guys get your band name?
Brainstorming.
Yeah.
And
Shit, I think it took about 4 months and about 5 fucking pages.
There's some arguing. It's tough to get at the time it was 4 guys, and it was tough to get 4 guys to agree, right?
Yeah, I think one of the original names that we kind of stuck on was Artisans of War.
Yeah, Artisans of War was, which didn't suit our style at all. It just sounds good, but didn't really suit our style.
Yeah, so and then we started looking at the blackboard, and we just started taking out of all the names that we had. We kind of just took this name, and added it to this one, or added this one to that one, and
yeah, that's kind of how the final came about, because there was Broken or Breaking Something,
yeah,
and Echoes was another part of another name, and then when we threw them together, it just came together, and that's a great name, and it made sense to us too.
Yep.
What's your favorite venue and least venue to play at?
We haven't been able to play anywhere.
So you're brand new. You guys are brand new. How long you guys been around?
About a year ago.
Yeah, about a year ago.
So right at the beginning of COVID.
Yeah, I've been playing probably with maybe 3 months, 3-4 months.
Yeah, Gabe's been with us 3 or 4 months.
So we haven't had any live venues yet.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, Chris and I kind of wrote our first album together before we even thought about putting a band together. And I mean, we both always wanted a band. We just had to find the right fits, which we 100% do now, which is why we're making the killer music we are.
I know Players Club has a great sound system, and the guy knows what he's doing there. Makes the band sound really good there.
It'd be nice to get into there someday.
Yeah.
I mean, I know both you guys have played at venues, you know, with past bands and stuff. So,
yeah.
What is actually? That's a good question. I'm curious to know. What's the best sound that you guys had given off for sure?
Oh,
I've heard Fog.
Rum Runners was always good. Yeah. California's was always good.
Yeah, I like the
Rockstars.
Rockstar.
I haven't been in there since it became Rockstar.
They got a good mix going on at the Rockstar.
Do they?
The guy working the mixing board there is really good. Yeah.
Oh, then that would be a good place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bigger than Players.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That'd be another good place to go.
Yeah.
Describe your show visually and musically.
We're putting it together now. We're just trying to put together a total entertainment package. So more than just being good at the music, we don't want people to think, oh, they're boring up there either. So we're really putting together
stage show.
Some sort of stage show. We're at the beginning stages of that, though.
Yeah.
I've seen some of your videos. They were really good. Excellent. What's your outlook on the record industry with today's pandemic, and where's it going, and for the future?
I think eventually at some point, I mean, it's got to get back there. It's probably going to be a slow process, but at some point it will make its way back there. But in the meantime, we're trying to get in every nook and cranny and crease that we possibly can to get out there as as a local band, trying to do what we love best and make a push for it. Obviously, given right now it's hard not being able to do shows, but with people like you, giving local talent like this an opportunity, it helps tremendously, and we appreciate. It's guys like you that we appreciate.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Thank you. Yeah,
No,
I'd like to
thank
get
you.
the indie music out there more. I'm a starving artist myself. I play bass. I have some originals on my own station. That makes
Nice.
it interesting. And it's a fun. It's a pastime, and it can be a lucrative business if you
Yeah.
do it the right way.
Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
So,
That's
what inspires you to do what you do?
For me, I just love music. I love writing, and I love performing. There's nothing beats performing.
It's what I enjoy doing the best is
Yeah.
playing my guitar, and it's a very good stress relief for me too. Helps me out on that, and I enjoy it. I love doing it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say for me it's the whole process. Much like they both said, combined together. I was always playing by myself, and now I got these great musicians behind me and beside me and we're making killer music. So just being
Super.
able to go through the whole process, I love it. I love it. Every time we get together, it's just positive vibes, and it's just great music that comes out of it. So the whole process for me is what makes me want to just strive for the top with this.
Awesome. How long has your music evolved since you began playing together?
What's that?
How long has your music evolved since you first began playing together? How many? Just a year now, a couple years, or it's a coming overnight sensation?
It comes relatively easy, like with the group of guys that we have, I would think.
For writing, yeah.
Yeah, I think the evolution it kind of just, oh man, shoot.
Get ideas coming up left and right all the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, just take from the beginning when it was just Craig and Chris. It was just acoustic guitar and vocals. So now with the whole band, that's it's grown exponentially as far as the music. You go from writing 2.5 minute songs to
5 minutes.
yeah, next song we have next song that's coming out, over 5 minutes. That's coming out on the 5th of February.
I think we're really finding our sweet spot and our tones with figuring everything out and everybody's input. We're at the point now where a lot of it was, or actually all of it was pretty much acoustic with a little bit of electric back behind it. And now it's just there's crazy solo licks that Gabe does, and Keith's bass lines are absolutely unreal. Derek's drums are incredible. Chris's voice, I don't think there's much to say about that because it's just insanely great. And then my guitar playing, it
all fits together just perfectly.
and we're getting that upbeat, heavier sound, and which I think we're all going for. So I think it's evolved relatively quick, if you ask me.
All right.
Yeah, the whole thing within a couple of years, because you guys started a year before
Yep.
we started this.
Yep.
What's your biggest challenge as a band? Have you ever been able to overcome it?
Biggest challenge.
Shit.
Honestly,
I would-
finding the name was a big challenge. Musically, it's been pretty easy.
And just
No.
trying to find a place to play or any avenues, that shoot.
Yeah, COVID's been the biggest hurdle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kicking the ass.
A picture paints 1,000 words. Describe your band in a picture.
Yeah. That's
The Last Supper. The Last Supper.
What's
In
your
this,
build?
day and age, maybe, right?
Okay.
I got you on that one, didn't I, John?
Yeah.
Just everything's content and everybody loves each other, and yeah.
And the creations are happening.
And the creations are happening.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well said.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for any last words?
Shit. Anybody, whoever's listening, please listen to John's radio station. He's a great dude. Awesome music always being played. Please check us out, Breaking Echoes. Money, I appreciate your time and everybody out there listening.
We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, breakingechoes.com, and our music is and on YouTube and Spotify. And if you so want to, it can be purchased anywhere digital music is sold.
Thanks so much for having us on your show.
Yes,
Very
Thank
much
you.
appreciated.
Thank you for having you guys on my show. It's an honor and a privilege to have such Windsor talented musicians at in our local area debuting their stuff. It's kick ass, man. You guys are a good sounding group, and I hope to see you live one day at some of the local venues here and film them for Plug and Play Indie.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely, John. Thanks for having us, man. Everybody, Breaking Echoes, check us out. Everybody, check out Plug and Play Indie Radio.
Yeah.
All right,
John,
thanks.
Time, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks again, John.
Ciao.